Hello friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. You know what today is? It's Saturday, which means it's definitely time to listen to Kids Animal Stories. We are doing 5 episodes every week for Kids Animal Stories, so make sure that you subscribe to our other podcast to catch up on all of those amazing adventures. Well, are you ready for part 2 of Hayden, Lee, and Neil's Lost at Sea crazy adventure? Holy smokes, are they going to make it back to the island? Let's find out. Let's go. As Hayden, Lee, and Neil all looked at each other, they realized that they were in quite a mess. Their boat had run out of batteries. Remember, it's a solar-powered, battery-charging boat, but the solar panels are back at the beach. They ran out of time because they forgot to turn off the boat while Neil jumped in to rescue the binoculars that had fallen into the water and then the giant sea monster. There's so much going on. Wait a second. What are they going to do? Neil, where did you see it swimming from? Asked Lee. It was, I don't know exactly. It's different, like when you're underwater and kind of turned around. I think it was coming from that way. Neil was pointing towards the back of the boat. All 6 eyeballs were glued to the water, checking to see if that giant creature would resurface. What do you think it was? Did you get a better look at it underwater? Asked Hayden. Kind of, but yeah, it kind of looked like either a shark or a whale or a ginormous dolphin. I'm not sure, but it was swimming towards me. And then I swam for my life and I got out of there as fast as I could. Boom. All of a sudden, the boat was bumped. Whoa! Did you feel that? Said Hayden. Of course we did. Hold on! Shouted Neil. All 3 boys were holding on for their lives onto this boat when all of a sudden the creature poked his head out of the water. He's gonna attack! Said Lee.
Oh, whoa. Everybody calm down. Holy barnacles, can you please stop the screaming?
Okay, but please don't eat us. What in the world are you? Shouted Hayden as his hands were covering both of his eyes and he was just peeking through in between the fingers. Do you know how to do that? If you cover up your eyes and you can peek through the fingers, you can see just a little bit.
My name's Arnold, and I'm a narwhal on a nice, calm summer vacation, but you 3 are very noisy.
Hayden, Lee, and Neil all had very large eyeballs now. They couldn't believe, one, that they were talking to something from the ocean, and a narwhal. They'd never seen one of those before. Do you know what a narwhal looks like? It looks kind of like a big whale, but he has it's kind of like a unicorn horn on his forehead. He's kind of like the unicorn of the sea. Oh, we're so sorry. You see, our family got stuck on that island over there, and we're just trying to find a way to get back, like, where we're from. And our boat won't get us there. But now our boat ran out of power, and we can't get back to the island, and we thought you were trying to eat us, said Lee.
Oh, that's funny. No, I don't eat people. But I could give you a ride back to the island if you want.
Oh, are you serious? That would be so helpful, said Neil.
I could do you better. You see, I do a lot of swimming around here, and I've seen a lot of places with lots of people. I could probably bring your boat there in no time.
Holy smokes, are you serious? Shouted Hayden. Our parents are gonna freak! Oh, they're gonna be so excited! Let's go! They tied a rope around Arnold the narwhal's horn, and he started pulling their boat back to shore. Their parents were waiting on the beach and were very shocked to see what was going on. Kids, are you okay? Shouted one of their parents. Oh, we're fine. This is Arnold. You see, we ran out of power out there, but he's kind of like our towboat. Look, Their parents waded out to the water to thank Arnold for pulling the boat back in, and they were amazed when they heard the new plan. Yeah, he said that he's seen all kinds of other places nearby where he could pull us to, and there's lots of people. That means we're saved, shouted Neil. All right, kids, pack your bags. Looks like we're going home today, shouted their parents. As they ran up to their treehouse to pack all of their most important things, they started to get a little sad. Wait a second, but I kind of like living in this treehouse. This has been so cool. Do you think we could come back here? Asked Lee. I thought the same thing, said their mom. I bet we could come back here whenever we want, because obviously nobody knows about this island because we have yet to see anyone come here. So I bet we could leave our treehouse and no one will even know it exists, and then we can come back whenever we want for a vacation. But we just have to make sure that we bring enough batteries for our boat. Or we could have Arnold bring us, said Hayden. They all laughed. As the family grabbed all their things and piled them onto the boat, there was not much room. They had to almost sit on top of each other. Arnold grabbed onto the rope with his horn.
All right, everybody. Everybody buckled up.
We don't have buckles, said Neil.
Oh, well, just hold
on tight. Wow, then that is the end of our adventure. Hayden, Lee, and Neil not only found a way off of the island, but I think they also made a new friend in Arnold. Even though this is the end of the island story, I think this is just the beginning of this family's great adventure. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know it's how it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say hey to Yusuf from Nova Scotia, Emmett from Ontario, Luca from Colorado, Benjamin from California, Elliot from New Zealand, Nikki from California, Davis from Ontario, Jasper from Montreal, Eloa from Brazil, and Claire and Hugh from Virginia. I'm so glad that you're all in the Kid Short Stories family and on our spy team, because we could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath and his crew without you, my friends. Well, I will see you over on the other podcast, Kids Animal Stories, for today's amazing animal adventure. And I hope you have a super duper day. I'll see you next time. Bye.